Hi everyone, my name is Salma Azzahra Aditya and I am from Public Policy and Management batch 2018. And today's video I'm going to explaining about the summary of the Social Dilemma movie as assigned for Digital Governance course. So enjoy! So the Social Dilemma movie is a documentary movie that was produced by Jeff Olbrowski on Netflix and was released earlier this year on 2020. So this movie basically shows us the irony that we were facing currently about how the social media companies try to manipulate ourselves uh, to gain benefits and profits for their company by using our own data. And for me personally, I think this movie is a very great movie because it shows us the ugly truth that we have to face about the current condition in the modern world, but in an easy way, and it doesn't really that heavy. Like we don't really have to think that much while watching this whole movie. So this movie shows several people that used to work in the social media company being interviewed by the producers to explain their experience and also their thoughts on how the social media company are actually using our data to manipulate ourselves. Moreover, this movie is not only showing several people, the former employee of the social media company being interviewed, but it also shows some clip of how a modern family have to face the real problem of the social media in their children. So the children of this family are very addicted to social media, as we have usually seen in our daily life. And Thurston Harris, one of the former executive on Google, explained the reason why teenagers or people are being so addicted to social media is basically because there are an algorithm that fix and set everything up. So what we scroll and what we see on social media, it is all based on our preference and algorithms that was created by the social media itself. Another example that was shown in this movie is how the social media could easily used as a political tool by the political actors, because in the emergence of social media, people could easily share their thoughts and opinion without any hesitation and without the fears of how their opinion could influence others. And it is actually currently happening in Indonesia, I think, because after the passing of the omnibus law, like people could easily beaten up by some hoax and some fake news that was spreading in social media itself. So I don't really think that we could actually 100% believe what we've seen on social media, because everything could be framed, everything could be set. So yeah, we should use social media wisely. Maybe it sounds cheesy, but I really think that it is true. Even for me, even myself, I also consider myself as a social media savvy, but after I watched this movie, I feel like I've been waking up, and I really think that I need to work on how I use my social media. And yeah, basically this movie tells about the irony on how actually social media is, the ugly truth about social media based on the people that used to work in those companies, such as Facebook, Google, Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, and other social media platforms. Overall, I personally think that this is a great documentary movie, and I would definitely recommend everyone to watch this movie because it is very insightful and it's waking up my eyes myself, and hopefully it could also waken up others as I've been waken up by this movie. And the question that was raised after I watched this movie is the first one. We all know that the depression rate are higher after the emergence of social media, especially for the teenagers. And I wonder why the depression level of teenagers could be higher after the emergence of social media rather than before there are social media? That is the first question. The second question is, what would they actually do with all of the data that they have about us? I mean, what I say as them here refers to the social media company. What would they do with all of those data? Like, are they going to sell it to someone or what? And the last question is, how the social media could affect the human being that much. Like, I mean, I don't really get it. Why? I mean, why? I even ask myself, why did I become so addicted to social media and to human connection through social media? I just don't get it. And that is the question that was raised by me after I watched this video, after I watched the whole movie. So that is all from me. Thank you.